Riverton was established in 2025 and started with 5 family members. Riverton would have never existed without John. Now you may ask why John is the reason that Riverton ever existed. And it's because 3 of the 5 players on Riverton are his dogs. Handsome Cooper, Naughty Evie, and Luna Mo. And the other one is his daughter, Elena. John is a team captain for this reason. He built his team from the ground up. He's standing at 6'5" and is lights out from 3. But his daughter, on the other hand, who was a rookie, struggled. Being only 10 years old, it's hard to compete in the FBA. She only averaged 3 points per game, but John, on the other hand, averaged 18 points per game. Even while averaging 18 points and being the leader, he's considered by many only the 4th best player on Riverton. The 3 dogs are the real big 3. They're the ones who really make it happen. Rottweiler and rookie Luna Mo is a 6'6" forward who shows resemblance of young LeBron and averaged 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. The point guard is Naughty Evie, who is also a Dalmatian. She is a two-way scoring phenomenon, averaging a triple-double with 38 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds. That's truly legendary. But the craziest part is I haven't even named the best player on the team. Handsome Cooper, 7 feet 4 inches, 350 pounds, 99 overall, averaged 40 points, 20 rebounds with 6 blocks per game. As you can imagine, this team was absolutely dominant, winning 10 out of 11 regular season games. The one game they lost was by only 3 points, and it was to Vernal. Vernal also only lost 1 game the whole regular season. Cooper won All-Star MVP in the All-Star game. At the end of the regular season, he finished 4th in MVP voting and was all FBA first team. Naughty Evie was an all FBA second team, with both of them being all FBA defensive first teams. This duo was considered one of the hardest to stop, nastiest duos in the league. They may be the greatest duo in FBA history, if I'm being honest. Cooper was 11 years old. That's 77 in dog years. So he was way past his prime and he was still averaging these crazy numbers. But Cooper was diagnosed with cancer before playoff season, and the doctor said they didn't know how much longer he had to live. He was the most unhealthy he had been his entire career, and the team couldn't afford to lose him, but he kept on pushing. Round 1 of the playoffs, Riverton faced a tough Kearns team. Cooper ended up scoring 40 points, had 24 rebounds, despite his diagnosis and his old age. Alongside him, Evie had 31 points and 11 rebounds. Riverton knocked out Kearns' big 3, 119 to 103. They moved to the next round, the semifinals. If they win this, they go to the championship. This was faced against West Valley. West Valley had Raymond Ray. He was well known for being the best defender in the league. He won Defensive Player of the Year. He averaged 8 blocks per game, and he was guarding Cooper. This team was scary. West Valley was a team more than capable of winning the FBA's first ever championship. At the end of the first quarter, West Valley was leading 32 to 28. Raymond Ray was not letting Cooper breathe at all and was dominating. Cooper looked defeated. He was in pain, old, and looked like he was past his time. They were in the huddle looking defeated. Everybody on Riverton. Everyone looked up to Cooper and relied on him. But John said,
"Nah, fuck that. Fuck Ray and fuck being sensitive. We're the best team in the league. We're not letting a rookie stop us. Cooper's old and dying. We can't afford to not step up."
Everyone stayed silent. Then John looked at Evie and said,
"You are next up. You are gonna have to be the star player. When Cooper is gone, we need to get Cooper a championship. And it's now or never."
Evie didn't hesitate. Riverton scored 45 points that quarter and won the game 139 to 115. And Evie? Well, Evie had possibly the greatest playoff performance in FBA history, scoring the most points in playoff history with 73 points. She had 15 rebounds and she shot 32 of 40 from the field. That's insane. And she stopped Ray and West Valley. Ray looked gassed and could not do it. He couldn't do it by himself, but don't get me wrong, Ray played phenomenal. Ray had 57 points and 23 rebounds and 6 blocks in the loss. He was furious, but after all that, Riverton clinched a spot in the championship. In their locker room, they were watching the Vernal vs. Taylorsville game, and whoever won out of them two played Riverton in the finals, and it was a nail-biter. They even went to overtime, but Vernal pulled off the victory, eliminating the league MVP Chuchu Coco. Chuchu Coco had 61 points, 13 blocks, and 24 rebounds, but still lost. That's how you know Riverton was a big deal. Grandma Mac led Vernal with 42 points, 15 assists. That's crazy. Cooper was super sick before the championship game, and the championship game was on October 7th, 2025. He was on his last legs and Riverton was facing the only team to ever defeat them, Vernal. The first quarter was tight and chippy, but Vernal was ahead 39-34 at the end of the first. But Cooper was putting on a show and Rosie couldn't stop him. By the second quarter, Cooper already had 30 points, but don't get it twisted, Rosie was cooking. They were going back and forth, but Riverton led by 13 going into the second half. And the first play of the second half, Evie put Rosie on a poster. And they kept the lead going. Into the fourth quarter, Evie started to shine. Cooper kept dominating, and you could hear the chants getting louder and louder. And you could feel the energy Riverton had and the fans had. They knew what was about to happen. Riverton was about to win the first ever FBA Championship, and Cooper brought it home before he died, and it was legendary.
Oh, and it's over! They are the NBA champions!
Your home team, 133.
What an incredible ride! Culminating in a championship. What a team! This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Bro, they didn't even show anybody hold the trophy. No. Are you serious? Well, we got this.
Where's Evie? She's praying. Well, let's see the tears go down.
Bro, we didn't even get to see a trophy?
Why?
I don't know. Cooper was crying too.
Days after the championship, on October 9th, 2025, Cooper had a doctor's appointment. John took him, and what the doctors told John was shocking. The doctor said today is Cooper's last day, and he needs to get put down. And on that day, a FBA Riverton legend died. Cooper was considered the greatest ever. He was the first player to ever be created in 2K. He was the whole reason the FBA was created. Right then and there, the legend died. Now it's 2026, and Riverton is trying to bring it home without him. They named the franchise after him, now being called the Riverton Coopers. Every day he is remembered.